You can have whatever you like, love. Are you recording me?
Yes, I am. Are you recording me?
I am.
Fair play. Okay. We had a call. Are you aware? What
That's
the
why I'm
complaint
still here
was?
waiting.
Oh, okay. They are saying that you've been flying a drone
That's right.
over the premises.
That's right.
Oh, okay. What's the intention of that?
To take a video. It don't matter what the intention is. It's uncontrolled airspace, love, and I can fly wherever I like.
Oh, and have you got any certificate for that?
I don't need a certificate
Okay.
for it.
But you got flyer ID.
I have got flyer ID.
Yeah.
Have you got that?
I have.
Have you got that on you?
I have.
Have you got that on you now?
I have.
Okay, where is it?
In my pocket.
Okay, can we have it?
Oh, right. You mean, can we have a look at your flyer ID, please?
Yeah.
Pretty much that. So yeah, yeah.
So what are the rules and regulations then of flying over an occupied space?
You're supposed to know this, not me.
Well, you're the person that's got the license, so therefore I'm checking to see whether you know what the rules and regulations are.
Am I alright just to hold it, Peter?
As long as you don't take photographs of it.
I'll record it.
No,
Well,
don't want that.
Record it anyway.
No, don't
okay?
want it. Don't
Okay,
want it recorded.
It's okay. It's in my possession. I'm not going to do anything with it.
Yeah, I don't
okay?
want you recording it. It's my property.
Okay, I know.
Thank
I know
you.
it's your property, but you're giving me your property. So what I'll do...
No, you
I'll
took
just-
it off me. I showed it you and you took it out my hand.
Yeah. Because it's
Right,
easy for
and
me.
I want it back now, thank you.
It's easy for me just to get your details. Okay, darling. I'm just going to write it
Right.
down. But I
No,
just
you're
want-
all right.
Hang on. I'll just quickly take your details.
You've
all
got my
right?
details, you've got them on your camera.
Yeah, but I need to rewatch it. It's easier if I just write it down. You know?
The narrator describes an early moment in the interaction where an officer asks to see a flyer ID and then records it on body-worn camera, despite the individual asking not to have it recorded. The flyer ID itself relates to drone operator registration under UK aviation rules overseen by the Civil Aviation Authority, which requires registration for certain categories of drone use, including most drones over 250G or where specific operational rules apply. The criticism being raised is that there does not appear to be a clear legal power being identified that would allow the officer to retain or seize the physical document, particularly if it was produced voluntarily for inspection. The narration also highlights concern over the response that it is easier to take details rather than return the item, suggesting a tension between administrative convenience and individual property rights.
If we've come out to somebody, what we'll do is we'll PNC you, right? Because we've come out specifically to come and see you because you've been flying.
Yeah, but
around.
I don't have to give you my details. The only reason I've given you my details, I don't even have to give you that. And now she's taking it off me.
She hasn't taken it off.
I've
She
still
has,
got
she's
it.
refusing
You
to
know
give
where
it me
is,
back.
okay?
Don't matter, I want it back,
Okay.
thank you. My property.
Okay, so what I think it is, okay, and according to the law, have you heard about Article 265 Navigation Order 2016?
Just a series of numbers.
No, it's not.
2016.
It's actually an offence, okay?
Right.
By the sound of it, you have broken the law today.
No, I haven't.
So now, if you just listen out to me, okay? I suspect you have broken the law. In order to what, I expect to obviously ask for your details, get your full name, date of birth, etc. Okay, so I know who you are.
I haven't broken any laws.
Now she pulls out what she believes is her trump card. Article 265 of the Air Navigation Order 2016, presenting it as though she's about to end this man's whole operation. The problem is that she's citing provisions that apply to heavier drones, not the category involved here. The rules for drones under 250 grams are different. Under civil aviation regulations, sub-250G drones generally have fewer operating restrictions. They can be flown closer to people and, depending on the circumstances and category of operation, may be permitted in residential, recreational, commercial, and industrial areas.
Okay. Right. Would you like me to demonstrate you what it is?
You can demonstrate what you like and then I'll show you the proper version.
The proper version?
Yeah, the proper version that says a sub 249 gram drone can fly anywhere.
Okay.
As long as it's not,
No.
as long as it's not an airfield or a prison.
No, this over
That's
laws.
2016, that's 8 years old.
But it's
Yeah.
slightly
years
changed with the recording device, hasn't it?
Doesn't matter.
Well, it does if you record
No, it doesn't. You don't know nothing, mate.
Do you
I'll
just
show you in
wanna-
a minute.
That's on there. Do you just want to go through the point and I'll just add this to the log?
Well, we haven't
Could you-
seen where you've been flying.
Could you?
Don't matter.
Well, it does, because you're not supposed to fly with 150 metres of
Who's told you that
built-up
rubbish?
area.
Who's told you that?
That's what it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No,
The PCSO decides to step in and help out. He claims that you can't fly within 50 meters of a building if your drone has a recording device attached. The problem is that this rule doesn't exist. UK drone regulations do not impose a blanket restriction based simply on whether a drone has a camera. The 50-meter rules he appears to be referring to relate to certain drone categories and operational restrictions, not the presence of a camera itself. He's treating something he's heard or misunderstood as though it's an actual legal provision. And the confidence is remarkable, delivering it as if there's absolutely no room for doubt. Being mistaken is one thing, presenting it with complete certainty is another.
For example, right to privacy. No?
right. Haven't you heard that there's no such thing as privacy in a public place?
Well, they are a private business.
Right,
And
okay,
obviously
let me
you
run a scenario past you then.
Okay, no, you're not running any scenario.
I am
past
going to
me.
run a scenario
Okay.
past you.
You
If I
are-
stand outside Buckingham Palace and photograph or video the Queen on her balcony, which is private property, I can do and nobody
Yeah,
can
but
do anything
there's
about
no
it.
balcony now, are
What?
they? There's no balconies here, are they?
What difference does that make? The point I'm making is,
It is.
I'm videoing somebody on private land.
Okay, but that's not a scenario we're talking about, are
No,
we?
it is, that's what
We
you've
are
just been talking
We
about.
are talking about you flying over a private business.
Doesn't matter.
Okay?
Doesn't matter.
Well, it is, because...
No, it isn't.
Well, it is.
Now she's saying he needs permission from the business to fly over their property, which isn't how UK airspace rules generally work. In the UK, permission can be relevant for taking off from or landing on private land, but ownership of land underneath does not automatically give someone control over all airspace above it. Airspace itself is regulated through aviation rules, and if the airspace isn't restricted, simply passing through it is a separate issue from land ownership.
You've got to get the current laws, not laws. It's like saying 50 years ago, 60 years ago, they used to hang you for murder, but they don't anymore.
Well,
So that I'm not going to get hung.
There are certain laws that still stand, okay, and I don't think this is one of them, all right?
So what,
I
sorry?
don't think you've got any right to be filming.
Well, it doesn't matter what you think, we're talking about the law,
Yeah, we are. Okay.
right? And you're wrong.
We are.
You are wrong, yes, thank you.
I shall clarify.
Yeah.
You are wrong.
Are you telling me if I get myself a drone,
As long as it's sub 250, yeah?
yeah, and stand in the road and film you,
Yeah,
fly it over your garden,
yeah.
that's absolutely fine with you.
You can fly it over my garden. Now, if you
Okay.
try and video in through the windows and stuff like that's a different matter.
Well, how do you know I'm not?
I don't. But you're talking about scenarios, and you didn't want scenarios a minute ago when I'm talking about the Queen.
Yeah, but that's a different matter.
Why is it a different matter?
Because it's the Queen.
Because I was saying it and not you. Right, okay. Don't have to give it you.
You do. Because
Why do I?
suspect you've committed an offence.
That's what, sorry?
I suspect you've committed an offence, so I need your name, your date of birth and your address. In order to
I'm not giving them
contact
to you.
In order, in case we need to contact you further in relation to this, if they want to make a complaint, okay?
This is probably my favourite part. PJ tries to explain the legal principle with a simple example. He says, if I stand outside Buckingham Palace and film the Queen on her balcony, that's private property, but I'm allowed to do it because I'm filming from a public place. It's a straightforward analogy. The point is that if something is visible from a place where you're lawfully allowed to be, recording it is generally not prohibited simply because the property itself is privately owned.
Well, we're trying to find out what the story is. We're not
Yeah,
trying
that's
to,
fine.
I'm
I'll
just saying
stand.
we're not
I'll
trying-
stand here all day until you find
I
out.
haven't got time for that. I haven't got time for
But
that.
what
Well,
the
that's not my
officer-
problem.
But what the officer's asking is, she's got the right to ask you for your name and your date of birth, and it's an offence not
No,
to give it.
no, it's not.
Yes,
It's
it
only
is.
an offence if I refuse to give my name and address, if I've been arrested or I'm being detained.
Well, you're not being any of those. We're
Right,
trying-
thank
we're
you.
trying
So I don't have to
find
give
out,
I don't have to give my details.
But we don't know whether an offence is
She's
being
got my
committed.
name. She's got my flyer ID. She can track me through my flyer ID.
You realise that if you don't give me the details, I'm going to have to arrest you.
That's all right. Then I'll sue you.
Fine, you can, well, you're not going to sue me, but I haven't got your details. You're refusing your details. You have committed an offence in my eyes. So I need your details so I can deal with you without taking you to custody. If you refuse those details, I'm going to have to arrest you. Okay.
And what are you going to arrest me for?
For breach of that.
For breach of that?
For breach of the flying. Yeah. breach
What
of-
flying rule's that? Explain to me.
After
Give me the details.
The one that you've been arguing to me about.
Right,
Okay.
which is what?
Okay.
So now she appears to be running out of options. None of the earlier arguments have gone anywhere, so she shifts to asking for his personal details. She says she suspects he's committed an offence and therefore needs his name, date of birth, and address. The issue, though, is that she still doesn't clearly identify what offence she believes has actually taken place. Then the PCSO steps in and says that refusing to provide your name and address is itself an offence. That's where things become more complicated. There isn't a general rule in UK law that says a person must always provide their details simply because an officer asks for them. Under Section 24 of PACE, an arrest requires reasonable grounds to suspect an offence and also that the arrest is necessary. One possible necessity ground can involve establishing a person's identity, but that only comes into play where there are already grounds relating to an offence.
You don't even know what you're talking
Flying
about.
unmanned aircraft
Right,
need to people, vessels, vehicles, or structures.
right,
Okay?
right.
Catalogue. Thank
Right.
you very much. Yeah?
But you're quoting specific weights, etc. But you can't prove to us what weight you're
You're
thrown in.
refusing.
Oh, I can do.
We
You're
can't, because you're not
refusing
allowing
to,
us to see it. So
I can
therefore,
do.
the officer's got the right, because at this moment she doesn't know whether an offence has been committed, to ask you for your name and address and the date of birth. It's a normal thing, but you're refusing to do that. You're making it difficult.
I'm not making it difficult.
You
I'm
are.
just telling you. I'll show you my drone, that's all I'm going to do.
I see you've got a lot of time on your hands, alright?
I'll show you my drone, that's all I'm going to do. And then you can see it's a sub 250 gram drone. Then there's no argument.
But why haven't you done it before then?
You what, sorry?
Why haven't you?
Because it's up there.
And here it is, the moment everything comes to a head. She threatens to arrest him if he doesn't provide his details. PJ stays completely calm and asks a very simple question: arrest me for what? Her response is, a breach of the flying. And that's where the problem becomes obvious. That's not a clearly identified offence. It's not a specific legal provision, and it doesn't explain what law she believes has been broken. Threatening to deprive someone of their liberty requires more than a vague reference to the flying. Under Section 24 of PACE, an arrest requires reasonable grounds to suspect that an offence has been committed, along with a lawful necessity for the arrest itself.